This is the perfect pirouette, my motion analysis project. This is my client, her name's Gloria Webb. My client Gloria is a dancer at the theater at GHS. She's also an ex-ballerina at Forever Dance. These are the 6 different steps to doing a pirouette. As you can see, there's many different things a dancer has to think about while they're turning, for example, keeping a long spine and having to keep all of their muscles engaged. There are in general 3 parts to performing a pirouette. The prep of the pirouette, which is your plie, you want your shoulders and your hips to be level, your eyes forward, ready to spot. The pirouette, you want your spine to be aligned, your passe leg to have your knee pointed outwards, and you want to be spotting correctly. And after the pirouette, you want to end up in 4th position with a clean finish and your core still engaged. Here, I decided to analyze my friend Nikki, who is a student at Juilliard's Pirouette, as she can do multiple and has really good technique. I decided to look at different points during her turn, during the prep, during and after the pirouette. There's multiple different things I decided that you had to think about, and after talking to Nikki, and Gloria, we decided that these were essential things dancers had to keep in mind. Here was my initial meeting with Gloria where we analyzed her first pirouette, and these are the different muscles used during the motions. Here's the technique that we decided that you have to think about as a dancer to really improve her technique. This is also we thought Gloria had to personally work on: proprioception, activation of core muscles, and breath work. Here's a diagram of all the different muscle movements that we thought Gloria had to keep in mind during her pirouette. One of the things we wanted Gloria to keep in mind was breath work, which is improving her stability and mental clarity during a pirouette. We wanted to borrow breathing techniques from something that I'm personally familiar with, which is Pilates and yoga. We wanted to link breathing to motion and vinyasa techniques, which is generally inhaling on expansive movements and exhaling on contracted movements. And then to improve the proprioceptive system, we wanted to focus on balancing, because when we do this, the external forces acting on our bodies require us to quickly adjust and stabilize ourselves to stay balanced. Here, for example, exercise to improve the proprioceptive system, we have arabesques on the left side, and on the right side we have practicing spotting. Practicing spotting is focusing on an object during the movement. It reflects the desired technique during a pirouette. To do an arabesque, it mimics the stabilization and the physical forces. These exercises mimic the rotational forces, torque and friction that act on her body when she pirouettes. This trains her proprioceptive system to react to changes in momentum, speed, and center of mass to keep her unbalanced as she turns. We also want to remember about spotting correctly. Here at meeting number 2, she decided to work on more pirouettes, and we decided to focus more on technique. Here I analyzed more and compared to the student from Juilliard's pirouette. At our last and final meeting, she decided to start doing double pirouettes with a new technique, and I analyzed more form. I decided that there was visible results between trial 3 and trial 1. I think there was visible improvement between trial 3. As you can see here, I decided to point out different things that I saw improved in Gloria's form within the 2 weeks that we had to practice.